A no makeup look can sometimes require a lot of products. For today's video, I tried to keep it simple. Jones Road is a great brand for doing no makeup looks. I feel like their whole brand is no makeup. Let's go ahead and get started. Jones Road doesn't have an SPF, so I'll be using this Kosas SPF first, using about this much. There's also minimal tint to it. This is the Jones Road Clear Brow Gel. Whenever I'm doing a no makeup look, I'll still do something to the brows. The brow gel will help define the eyes better. Even using a clear brow gel will make a huge difference. Just fluffing up the brow. Some days when I'm not doing much makeup at all, I'll just use SPF and a clear brow gel. I won't be putting any eyeshadow on my eyes because then it would look like makeup, but I am gonna curl the lashes. Curling the lashes will make a huge difference in brightening up the eyes. We'll pulse on the lash curler. That will help hold the curl better. Next, we'll tight line the eyes. This is the gel liner in brown. I'll be pairing it with the brow brush. I like this brush better than the precision brush because I find that the bristles are a little more soft, not as prickly feeling on the eyes. When we're tight lining, I'm not taking the liner onto the lid directly. I'm gonna go underneath. There's a little bit of a lid space underneath the lash line. That will help define the eyes without it looking like you have eyeliner on. You could do the entire lid or you could just do the outer corner. The gel liner is ophthalmologist tested, so it is safe on the waterline. I've tight lined the eyes. It's very subtle, just making the eyes pop a little bit. Next, we'll use the mascara. I'll be using this mascara a little differently than I usually do. I'm not trying to thicken up the lash too much because I don't want it to look like I'm wearing mascara. I'm gonna try to keep it very thin. I think it'll be a little challenging because this wand is so large. I'm focusing the mascara on the root of the lash, not really focusing it on the ends of the lashes. I'll also be careful not to do any more layers. We'll just keep it here. I want to make sure the lashes are separated, not clumping together, because I still want it to look like I'm not wearing makeup. I'm really trying to keep these lashes thin. That's all we're doing to the eyes. I'll move on to the skin. This is the face pencil in shade 5. My skin is nice and hydrated, which is perfect before using the face pencils. The face pencils have a little drier consistency, so it's always important to make sure your skin is hydrated before using these. I'll focus shade 5 in the inner corners. We'll cover a few blemishes and dark spots. I use the warmth of my hands and press it into the skin. You could stop here, but I want to add a little more coverage, so I'll use the WTF directly over top. I currently wear the shade Ivory. I'll pick up a small amount and then swipe it on. The WTF looks so much like your natural skin. I feel like I have to use it for this makeup look. I think it also helps melt the face pencil more into the skin and also will help that look more natural too. I like to press over top, and that will help with any sort of stripes or streaking you see from the brush. Pressing it into the skin will also allow it to look more natural. Here's what the skin is looking like. Moving on to the best part, blush. This was a limited edition palette this summer. This is a Miracle Balm palette. You have Dusty Rose, Pinched Cheeks, and Happy Hour. For blush, I'll mix these two together. I'll start with Dusty Rose and then I'll put Pinched Cheeks over top just to brighten up the look. I'll just be using the warmth of my hands. We'll place it right on the apple of the cheek, moving towards the hairline. Dusty Rose is one of the sheerest of the Miracle Balms. This is one you could use all over the skin. If you have more fair skin, you could also use Dusty Rose as a sheer bronzer. If you really wanted it to look like you're not wearing makeup, you could stop with Dusty Rose. I do want to add a little more flush to the cheeks. I'll go directly over top with Pinched Cheeks. This has become one of my favorite Miracle Balm colors. Pinched Cheeks has a little more pigment. They are still very similar colors. If you want more of a pop, I recommend the lip and cheek sticks. You could also pair them together. You could use a lip and cheek stick and then you could go directly over top with a Miracle Balm. To finish the look, we'll use a lippy stick. These are great for creating a natural looking lip color. They're very sheer. It's kind of like the Burt's Bees tinted chapsticks. This is the shade Deep Rose. Going back in with shade 5, I'll sharpen up the corners. If you want your lips to look even more natural and lived in, you can go over it and tap it out with your finger. This will help melt it into the lips more. Whatever's left over on your finger, you could tap that onto your cheeks too. This is my finished no makeup look. The lips are slightly darker than my own lip color, but I still think it looks really natural. Here's my makeup from further away. Hopefully you enjoyed watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one.